It's that time of year again. Time to use Martin Luther King to get some votes.
It was on this day 40 years ago that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. The civil rights leader gunned down on the balcony of the Lorraine Motel, where you saw John McCain speaking just a short time ago. Today in Memphis, thousands are taking part in tributes. Dr. King and honoring Dr. King, I should say, and remembering his legacy. Senator Hillary Clinton is there. She is expected to speak shortly. We will take you there live when she does. In the meantime, Caroline Shively has a roundup of what is happening. Caroline, we heard Barack Obama speaking at a rally in Indiana just a bit ago. Give us a wrap up on what he's had to say.
Sure, John. He started off his rally asking for a moment of silence to honor King. He wasn't in Memphis, of course. He was in Indiana. But he did speak about why King was in Memphis when he was shot to support striking sanitation workers. Here's a little bit of what he said.
Of a helping hand. So I just want to know, how are we going to address the moral issue?
Actually, I believe those are some live pictures coming in from Obama, which has now turned into, he was speaking about King for about, 10 or 15 minutes. Here's a little bit what he said.
This is the struggle that brought Dr. King to Memphis. It was a struggle for economic justice, for the opportunity that should be available to people of all races and from all walks of life. Because Dr. King understood that the struggle for economic justice and the struggle for racial justice were really one.
Obama also said he spoke directly with the King family today. They are celebrating in Memphis.
All right, Caroline Shively reporting live for us. Thanks very much.
Well, Senator John McCain also taking part in tributes to Dr. King. He's in Memphis today. He's speaking to the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. The rain is falling. If you saw our live picture from a few minutes ago, you could see all the umbrellas. It was kind of an event that they had planned inside, then outside, and he's going to participate. They will, we're told, have this wreath-laying ceremony at the Lorraine Motel, where, of course, Dr. King was assassinated despite the bad weather there. Let's take a listen to what he had to say to the crowd there.
A mistake I myself made long ago. When I voted against a federal holiday in memory of Dr. King. I was wrong.
We all make mistakes.
I was wrong and eventually realized that in time to give full support for a state holiday in my home state of Arizona. I'd remind you that we can all be a little late sometimes in doing the right thing.
You can hear John McCain there and the reaction from the crowd as he talked about how his thinking really has evolved since 1983 when he was a freshman in Congress, and he did, as he said, vote against making Martin Luther King Day a national holiday. He has called, as you heard him say there, that vote a mistake. Chris Wallace from Fox News Sunday sat down with John McCain before he started his speech today. You can see it this weekend on his show, and Senator McCain told Chris that he made a little bit of news. He told him that he does intend on taking Secret Service protection. So far, he has gone through this campaign, the only candidate doing it without the protection of the Secret Service, but he has told Chris he's going to be sitting down with them this weekend to lay out a plan for that. You can see it this Sunday. We're going to get more details from Chris's interview. Always makes news, doesn't he? Time to send it over to you, John.
Of course, they left a little bit out. The alleged assassin, James Earl Ray, claimed that he only confessed because he was threatened with the death penalty if he didn't.